Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video we're going to talk about placing reinforcement in the foundation in the project that we have. Now let me just do the section as well to see how you manage the section for the case we have it here. We said that working with section will be easier, so we'll provide the section. Let's say one section I will do it here, doesn't matter, somewhere within there, and there is another section, place it in the other direction in order to do the reinforcement in two directions. Well, we said we're going to go inside the sections to make sure. Here let's change the area of this section. I don't want to see everything. I want to see within it, or just within the foundation is enough. For the other side as well, doesn't matter which side you're looking at. And then I'm gonna go to the section, because I don't want to see throughout all the building, just want to see for the top of the foundation, and I'll scale it to 120. Even 150 will be okay. Same thing. Now we have the sections. We can place the reinforcement accordingly. Now on the plan that we have it, the reinforcement, we explain it. So let's decide to provide this reinforcement here. What do we have here? The top bar straight, the bottom bar hooked. Then we have number of them. I can use the number, I can use the spacing 514, and the length of it 952. We said we're gonna find a cover here. The width of this foundation is 960, explain the video. So if the bar is 952, you have the cover to be 4 centimeter for each side. You already know this cover before, but let's say that within the drawings you can also find it here. 4 centimeter for cover, we have to provide it, and 514 with 87 number, I can provide it for the bottom as well. 85.7 with 30 centimeter to be the hook, we have it there. Well, let's go to the section we have it. Now which section I'm gonna go? Section 11, which is the short one here. We're gonna provide the reinforcement inside here. First is the cover, so I can click on the foundation, and within the properties we said we can change the foundation here, for example 40. If you don't have 40, you can click on the cover here, and you can just add a new cover. Then you can select from there. We may have it within the list. You can select the cover. We already showed this one, how to add cover in the previous videos. So let's say the cover is 40 here. I have the foundation. We say one click. Remember, if you double click, it's gonna go inside family, so you have to get out from the family in order to come back to the project. Well, click on the foundation, click on the rebar here. It will ask, give me this warning, press OK, no problem. Then we're gonna go through the things that we explained. Here, the work plane that I have it here, parallel to the work plane, so I can place the reinforcement the way I have it here. Now we'll make sure constraint placement is active here. It automatically will constrain the things. We will talk about the edit constraint later if it's required. Talk about that one as well. We said that this is going to link them to where we need them. First, so the shape of the bar, the top bar is straight. This is selected here. Then the bar size, for example, if you don't have 14 within there, go select 13, go to edit bar, duplicate it, change it to for example 14 millimeter, whatever you name them, it's okay. 14 millimeter, make sure that this is 14 millimeter. The rest leave them, because I told you that choose the closest one to you have it. Rivet will automatically take this one from the code that they have it. The material, grade 420. If it's different, we can select the grade here. Press OK. Now we have the bar, which is 14 millimeter selected. The hooks, we'll discuss it if it's required. Here we don't have hook. We're just gonna place this one somewhere. So where do you place it? Where do you place it? You will try to go toward the top, which is coming close to that. It will not go beyond the cover, that the dashed line is the cover, so I can place it here. Before placing, what else required here? We select this, the work plane, it's parallel, it's okay. Restraint here, the shape, the bar size, the material inside it, everything set. The only thing is the layout. We have numbers, a fixed number. I can say 87 bar, I have it there, 87 bars. So if I click here, 87 bar will be placed within the foundation. So one click and 87 bar will be placed. Now if I press escape, I have this bar at the top of the foundation. So if I go to 3D to see if there is any problem, we have it. Now if you just hover the mouse over the footing, you're supposed to see the reinforcement within it. Like 87, we have it within the footing. Those are top bars. The top bars, we have it here. If there is anything wrong, you'll be able to see they will come out or something missing. How can I check this one? I can go to the other section, and within the section I can see the bars at the top. Look, the bars, I have it at the top. They're placed there, which start from one face of this to the other face we have it. This is 87 number placed there. I can go back to section 1 to provide the one at the bottom as well. So if you know what you're doing, you don't need to do this checking, but you have to make sure that you're placing things correctly. So whenever you do things, so this time I'm gonna go for this one here. We have hook here. I'm gonna go for this one. I have still 14 millimeter. Here, look at here, we have standard hook 90 degree. Now standard hook 90 degree, I have to make sure within edit type, the hook length is not auto calculated. Look, standard 90. Remember here, at the start, at the end, the type of the hook selected to be standard 90 degree, and this is standard 90 degree. Yes. Now the hook length is given to be 20. According to what we have it within the plan, it's 30. So according to what we have it here, it's 30. We'll change this one to 300 millimeter. We'll change both automatically. We'll change this one, 300 millimeter. Press OK. Now you press OK again. Now you have the 14 millimeter bar with the standard hook. With the 30 we have it. Now again we're gonna go for fixed number, which it's written for as 87 here, so I can provide 87 here, and we will see the bar length. So I have 87. So if I want to place this one inside here, look, if you come closer you will see the hook. This will be the hook, goes till somewhere there. Yes. Now let's check the dimension to see if the dimension we have it here. 952 is for the bottom, and 30 centimeters is for the hook, and total will be 1052. I think I changed something by mistake. Yes. Now the total length, you'll see the bar length here. The bar length, you'll see it's 1052 2. So within the, it's 1000, written here. Okay, this is due to the cover that we have at this, sorry, due to this bending we have it here. The one that it's the civil engineer provided, I believe that provided from the bottom to the top will be 30. So if you want to go for this detailing, we can manage it by by calculating the radius here that we have it and decrease it from the length of the hook that I have it here, because the hook that I provide here 30, it will be measured after the curvature. So this is the 30 that we're providing it here, which is 300 millimeter. If you want to cover it, this part at the bottom, so you have to, you know, the curvature here, the radius from the edit type. So here you have the hook bend diameter, it's 80, so basically that will be 40. I have to remove basically 40. This is the radius, half of the radius, so I have to take this 40 out of this one, so I can provide a 260 there. 260 in order to be similar. So if I change this one from here, I'm not going to change this one here, the hooks here, within the length of the hook, within the edit type, change this one to 260. Remember, this is why, because the civil engineer provided this detailing here, this 30 provided to be from the bottom to the top, not just the hook here, so from the bottom to the top, without regardless to the cover here, this bending diameter there, the bending diameter. So if I do this one, come back here, now we have to see the total length is supposed to be similar that we have it within there, so it's recalculating it. I became 9971. I made mistakes. It's supposed to be 20, removing it, 260. Well, most probably it's measured from the center. So if it's measured from the center, that's you should have just taken 20 out of this one. This should be 280. By the way, in order not to have this problem between me and you, I will provide these dimensions to you in order if it is required. So we'll see that the dimension that I will give it to you on the drawings, for example, like this, and since I will provide these shapes to you, there will be something here. There will be some radius here. I think it's better to discuss those over this in order to understand how to provide these values there. I will keep it here as, let's change this one to 280. I will provide this one with a, to see exactly how much you have to provide this one in order to come out exactly the same length there. Because there is some pictures that require to understand which one is A, which one B, C, those values in order to provide. Now we have everything, let's say set, yeah, that's kind of be supposed to be 1012 if you can see it, and according to the plan we have 1012 centimeter for the hook here. So 87 constraint is placed, the length is, we have it there, 952 centimeter, and this 280 basically does not fit the way that the civil engineer gave it, but Revit works in this manner due to the curvature of the bar there. So I'll try to place it at the bottom of the here. So if I one click, it's going to be placed 87 bars. So if I go to 3D, if I just hover the mouse over the, you will see the reinforcement at the bottom. As you can see, those are the with hook in this direction. Now we can place for the other direction, similar, the same manner in a section 2.2. So in the section 2.2 you will see the reinforcement. See the reinforcement at the bottom. Those are the reinforcement, you place them. Now the other reinforcement you're placing them will be within this section. I think we can make another video to provide this, because we have overlapping here. To discuss the overlapping twice, we're going to draw it by ourselves, explain this one how we can do it. Thanks for watching.